Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Mr. Hino with Miss Hino's LEGO Robotics. Well, today's the day. It's going to be reveal day of the theme of Mr. Hino's next online virtual competition robot game. And I'm going to tell you what mission number 1 is. So I'm so excited to get started. Stay with me.
Hino, LEGO Robotics.
Okay, so for those of you that have never participated in one of Mr. Hino's online robot game challenges, I'm so excited that you're participating. There's a lot of you that said, hey, I've never participated, but I'm excited for, this is going to be our 3rd virtual competition. So I'm super excited today to get started. So let me go ahead and reveal the theme to you. The theme is going to be Puzzle Party. Yes. I am a big fan of just all types of puzzles. To be honest with you though, I am not necessarily a fan of puzzle piece puzzles, but I love, problem solving other kind of puzzles. So with your EV3 kits, Spike Prime, Inventor, NXT, it's going to be about putting things together to make things fit. So today's competition, as we get started, you're just going to be thinking about having things fit in your missions. So today I'm super excited to get mission number 1 rolling. So the first question most of you might have is, what do I need? So again, if you have NXT, EV3, Spike Prime, Inventor, you're just going to be able to get your kit and have your robot pieces together and make some type of robot. You can feel free to modify and change your robot for whatever missions that we switch to. So, obviously make, use of your sensors, motors, whatever you think you're going to need to get the mission done. So if you have those kits, you are welcome to participate. If you have something else, we can work that into our competition. I just want to make this available to everybody possible. And so I just want to not limit this to, certain kits. So, everybody's welcome as long as you're able to maneuver through the missions and get them done. Okay, so the next thing you're going to be able to need to do is to be able to print out the base. Now you can use just a regular piece of paper for your base, but there's also going to be a new sheet for this mission 1 that you're going to need to be able to have along with your base. So as we roll through this competition, hopefully you're going to need to be able to print out, and you don't need to print them in color. By all means, if color is an issue, print them in black and white. But there are going to be some mission model mats that you're going to need to have, which all you're going to need to be able to do is have a piece of paper and a printer. And, we can work with you if you don't have a printer, because I don't want to limit, I don't have a printer. What do I do? I want to be able to modify this for those of you that don't have a printer. Okay, so as we start today with mission number 1, all you need to do is just watch, follow the instructions, and have your robot be able to complete the mission. That's all you need to do, is just be able to follow Mr. Hino's example, the instructions for what you need to complete for the mission, and then you guys can decide what you want to attempt for the different amount of points. Obviously, it's going to be up to you if there's a decision on, do I do the harder part or the easier part? Obviously, the harder part's going to give you more points, and the easier one's going to give you less points. But I want to make this fun for everybody. I don't want you to get super frustrated. So if you get an option to do the easier or the harder ones, you guys have the ultimate decision on which one do you do. Okay, so when you get the mission mastered, this is all you have to do. Grab a phone, some type of video camera device, and record your robot completing that mission. I don't need anything else. If it takes you 10 seconds to complete the mission, that's all I need. You guys don't need to explain anything. You don't need to do anything else but record your robot completing that mission. And what I want you to be able to do is record it, as close and as clear as you can, because that's how I am going to be able to judge your mission, is how clear your video is and how close you can get to show me everything that I need to see. So for those of you that if you need to have your parents' video recorded, your brother, sister, whoever you might need to, or you can record it yourself as long as you can handle, starting your robot and being able to video record everything that you possibly need. Okay, so you have your video recorded. What do? You will send that video clip to me, Mr. Hino. So you'll go ahead and send it to me at hinolegorobotics at gmail.com. And once I get your video, I'll be able to look at it, score it, and that's why I need your video to be as clear as it can be, so I can score your mission and give you as many points as you deserve. So again, it's going to be hinolegorobotics at gmail.com. And send me as short a clip as you can, because when I put these videos together, I don't want to necessarily have to edit so much. And obviously when you email it to me, the bigger your video size or file, the harder it might be to email it to me. So send me the shortest clip if you can. If you guys can trim those video clips to just the robot leaving base, completing the mission, and if you want points to return to base, record that your robot makes it back to base. And that's all I need in your video clip. So, when you're doing your video editing, try to cut off as much as you can, so you're just sending me just that mission. And then what I'm going to do is, as your videos roll in and we go from mission 1 to 2 to 3, I'll be able to track your points, keep a running total of all of your points, and I'll be giving update videos just to show you who's in first, second, third, so you can, be able to kind of gauge what do you need to do. Like, oh man, I need to start doing the harder missions because I need to, gain higher points to, be able to jump up and move ahead of people. If that's what you want to do. Obviously, if you just want to participate and have fun and it doesn't matter if you're first place, sixth place, 10th place, then by all means, having fun is the best part of this. But if you're super competitive and want to, jump places, then that's when you're going to need to go, I better start doing the tougher, higher point missions. So that's just a piece of advice from Mr. Hino. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know what mission number 1 is. So mission number 1 is going to involve you needing several pieces of your kit. So I'm going to go ahead today and show you what pieces you're going to need. And it's a super easy build. And then show you what your robot needs to do to get the full amount of points for this mission. All right, everybody, here we go. Mission number 1. This base here is going to be a link in the description, but you do not need to print this out. If you just have a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, I am so okay with that. If you don't want to print this in color, that's fine too. But this is going to be in the link in the description for you guys to print if you guys want Mr. Hino's Puzzle Party base. So here's what you're going to need for mission number 1. It's going to be called Making It Fit. And that's what puzzles are all about, right? Making it fit. So here's all you guys are going to need. This is going to be a second sheet of paper, and you're going to be folding this paper in half. And you're going to fold it in half like you see. And here's all you're going to need from your kit. You're going to need a picture frame, and you're going to need to connect 3 of these 5-hole beams together. I just have black connectors holding this together. And your second sheet of paper, sorry, this ruler is weird. It's one of those flexible Gumby type rulers, and it just won't stay straight. So here is one of the rules. You do not need to put this in your video. I mean, if you just want to make sure you're following the rules, you can. But this second piece of paper needs to be 12 inches or more away from base. Okay, you probably don't want to make it more, but if you want to make it exactly 12 inches away, that's how far it needs to be. And here is going to be mission number 1. You can actually get 2 points or points 2 different ways. So here's what you're going to do. If you want the lower amount of points, this is going to be worth 50 points. You can put this picture frame anywhere on this front side of the paper, or if you're looking at it from base, it's going to be the left side of this paper. You can place this picture frame wherever you want. And this, we're going to call this a little biscuit. these 5-hole beams that are stuck together, this will be on your robot. So this will be with your robot in base, and your only job is to have your robot put this exactly inside of the picture frame so that it fits inside. Okay, that will not count. It needs to be completely flat onto the paper. Even that won't count. It needs to be, wow, it's hard to get this to be flat. Do you see how it doesn't want to necessarily lay flat all the time? There we go. So if we can take a look like this, you can see that that is flat inside. So if your picture frame is on the left side of the paper, this is going to be worth 50 points. If your picture frame is on the right side of the paper and you successfully place it in, that is going to be worth 75 points. And you can see again how flat that is. So for those of you that would record this, see if you can give me a shot like this that shows you it is completely flat on the paper. And if your robot can return to base, any part of your robot touching base, even if it's this corner, if it's a ball bearing, a wheel, any part of your robot touches base, you will get an extra 20 points for coming back to base. So let's recap this whole thing one more time. You can place this picture frame however you want. I don't care if it's diagonal. If it's placed on the left side of the paper and your robot can successfully place this biscuit flat on the paper like that, that is going to be worth 50 points. If it's on the right side here, that'll be worth 75. And no, you cannot, you can't push it over here. It needs to be, this picture frame needs to start off there, and then your robot puts the biscuit inside. This is going to be pretty tough, guys, because this thing does not want to stay straight. There we go. And if your robot returns to base, any part of your robot touching base will be an extra 20 points added to your score. Okay, guys, so it's on. Mission number 1, making it fit. That is going to be thrown out to you today. So obviously, this competition is going to have a time frame. So please don't take too long. I'll go ahead and probably in video number 2, I'll give you guys the ending date. I'll give you guys how many missions there will be and how long you guys have to complete them, because I can't have this competition lasting, 6 months. There's going to have to be a deadline. So be waiting for video number 2 when I will throw out how many missions there will be and when will our competition officially end. So you're going to want to jump on these missions as quick as you can, because like those of you in school, the farther behind you get, the tougher you're going to make it on yourself, the more stressed out you're going to get, and we don't want that. So, as you take your missions, just pace yourself and try to get as many of them as you can get done, so you're not, you're not nearing the deadline and you got 5 missions to complete. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap this up, guys. So when you guys send me your video clips, to make it easier for me, Mr. Hino, if you guys can always send me a video clip for mission 1, mission 2, mission 5, if you can always send that to me on the same email thread. So when you guys send me a video, send it on the same email that you've been sending all your other ones, just because I get so many emails and it's hard to keep track of, all these different emails. It makes it kind of confusing to keep track of everything. But if you send your videos all to me on the same email thread, then it's a lot easier for me to go back and go, okay, mission 2, they got this amount of points, mission 5. So if you guys could help me out, that would be amazing. Okay, so one more time, just so that way you guys know where you're sending this to me. Send your video clips to hinolegorobotics@gmail.com. And it's going to be so fun. I'm so excited to start, seeing these videos coming in and seeing you guys complete these missions. And then as we move along, just to see how you are progressing. So definitely the objective and goal is this for you guys to have fun, but obviously it's for you guys to problem solve each mission and go, how do I get this thing done? But obviously it's going to be fun just to see the different ways that you guys get these things done. So again, our party or puzzle party competition has officially started. I'm super excited and hope you guys are too. And I'm just waiting to see these videos start to roll in. Okay, guys, I am Mr. Hino from Hino's LEGO Robotics. I'm out.
He's out.
He's out.
We got this.
We got this.
We got this, guys.
Hey guys, Mr. Hino here. Thank you so much for watching. And if you love robotics, don't forget to check out these videos also because they're cool. Okay guys, take care.